Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Tia. Today is a video I'm super excited about. I came across an article that is titled, oh, what's actually the title? These are the trendiest baby names going into 2023, and I thought that it'd be super fun to react to these baby names. So I have not looked, found the article, made sure it was legit, and then went out of it so that I could react on camera. So if you are gonna have a baby in 2023 or in the near future and you think, I like trendy names, what's gonna be trendy? These are the names that are so-called going to be trendy in 2023. Now, before we hop into it, I have done one other baby name video and it was on baby names I love but won't be using. I'll link that below for you if that's something that interests you. I share all names that my husband and I like but won't be using for future kids. But today I am going to react to baby names that are going to be trendy in 2023. I guess we'll see once 2023 gets here, but let's hop into it. Okay, so I will link the article that I'm looking at down below for you, but apparently there's like categories, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 categories, and then a group of names within that category for names that are going to be popular and categories that are going to be popular in the coming year. So I probably will not react to all these names because they're kind of a lot, but we'll do a couple from each category. So the first category is supposedly maximalist. The first name in the maximalist category is Amadeus. Again, not offending anyone if your name is this or you're gonna name your kid this. This is just my reaction. But Amadeus, if I can't even pronounce it, it's gonna be a no for me. Next one is Octavius. That just makes me think of Spider-Man too, like Doc Ock with all the arms. So that's also Persephone. Isn't that from like a Greek myth? Persephone. Yeah, I guess I don't love that. Like Greek god names. Venus. I hate that one the least out of the ones so far, but still not a huge fan. Wolfgang, yeah, that's a total no. Okay, let's move on to the next category. This one was clearly very unsuccessful. Next category is nostalgic or 80s names. First one is Chrissy. Chrissy. I feel like Chrissy sounds like a shortened version of a name, like Christina. Chrissy. I feel like if it was a little girl saying, hey Chrissy, I think that could be pretty, but I feel like a 6-year-old woman or like even, 30, 40 named Chrissy, I don't love that all the way through, but I think for a little kid that is really cute, but it almost sounds like a nickname to me. Ferris. Ooh, would that be boy or girl? Ferris. Kind of reminds me of ferret, and I don't really like that. Ferris. But it's also a YouTuber that I watch, his last name, so I would never name a kid that just for that reason. Because you have those names and words that like instantly remind you of something else, and usually it's like in a way that you're like, I would never not be able to say that without thinking of something else. So, Johnny. That's just a good basic classic name, I don't think I would personally ever name a kid Johnny. I think it's a little too, what's the word, basic. I like a little bit more unique names, not super unique, but a little bit more Johnny. But overall, I think that's a solid name. But I think I wouldn't name Johnny. I think I would name John, and then we could call them Johnny. Because again, kind of like Chrissy, Johnny as like a 50-year-old. Hey, Johnny. Sounds like a little boy name, but it's cute. Next one is Sloan. Now, my kindergarten teacher's last name, her last name's Sloan, and so again, I'd relate it too much, so, but if I didn't know her, Sloan, I guess that's kind of cool. I don't know. For all these names, I would love to know your thoughts in the comments because this is a lot harder than I anticipated reacting without having seen these before, because a lot of them I'm like, I don't really like these, but I don't want to offend anyone. Let's move on to the next category, which is golden/bright. Apollo. Nope. No. Golden. Golden. See, I feel like that's one of those names that's like really cute for a little kid, but as an adult named Golden, that's an adjective. Like, I'm not a fan of that. Halo. Nope, that's just like the video game or like the object, like a halo. Like I guess I've known about myself. I don't love names that are objects or like, I don't know, that's kind of weird to me. Marigold. Now that's really cute. I feel like a little grandma named Marigold could be really cute. I feel like that could be well all around. That is my first name that I'm giving a full-on thumbs up to. Marigold. Next one, Sterling. Sterling. Sounds kind of masculine. Sterling. Again, these don't say boy or girl, so I don't know. Sterling. Yeah, that's kind of cool. I don't think I'd use it, but I would say that's kind of a unique, cool name. Sunshine is the last one in that category. I think I'd be more apt to use like Sunny than Sunshine. Sunshine seems not really like a name to me. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. I'm so curious. Okay, next category is the NEO-COWBOY. Now, not sure what this is gonna be. First name is Boone. I think that's kind of cool, but it sounds kind of like if we lived on a farm and I like cowboy boots and cowboy hats, Boone. Also, I grew up on Boone Avenue, and so I wouldn't name for that reason, because again, makes me think of where I grew up. And all good memories, but Boone, it doesn't seem like a name to me because all I've known it as is a street name. Boone, but again, kind of country. Huck. Huck? I don't like that. That doesn't sound like a name. Ridge. Again, doesn't sound like a name. Ridge. Are people actually gonna name their kids these? Because they might need to seek some help. Sorry, don't want to offend anyone. Tex. Maybe if you live in Texas? I'm Tex. Maybe? I guess these are cowboy names. Walker. Now, ooh, I like Walker. That sounds really cool. I like that. Waylon. 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 It's spelled in a way that looks kind of odd. Waylon. 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 I don't hate it, but I don't love it. I've never seen that before, so I like the uniqueness, but not a huge fan. Wilder is the last one in this category. I really like that. Walker and Wilder. Those are just like some strong guy names. Next category is called cross-cultural. Okay, now looking over all of these, they're all kind of weird, so I'm just gonna say them all in one. BB, Kiki, Nori, Rafi, Tavi, Yoli, and Zuri. Those are all a no. I'm not a fan. Not a fan. Okay, next one is labeled extra names, like a big X. So they all have an X in them. First one is Bo. That's cool, but I feel like you'd get people spelling it weird. Like my name, T-I-A, like I've gotten some people who call me Taya, Taya. Like people aren't very good with names. And so I feel like you can't do something so crazy or your kid is gonna grow up and not like never get their name spelled right and they're just gonna hate their name, which of course you don't want your kid to hate their name. B-E-A-U-X. Like you're definitely gonna have people who say that's Bo and you're gonna have people who go like Beaux. So that's a no, but Bo. Kind of cool. Calyx. Instantly that makes me think of Callus. Not a fan. I wouldn't want to be named Callus, so I wouldn't want to name a kid Callus. Hendrix. Hendrix. I don't know. Kind of in the middle with that one. Next one in this category is Moxie. Honestly, it just makes me think of maxi pads. Is that too much? I don't know, not a fan. Trixie. Trixie. That seems like the name of like maybe an older woman who is single and is a cat lady and has a lot of like intense jewelry and wears all these like bright colors. Trixie. Not a baby name, but maybe an old lady, old cat, single lady who likes to sew and very out there and vibrant. Xenia, or I would assume the X makes a Z. Xenia. Xenia. I'm not a fan of the X's in the front. And same with the next one. Xiomara? Xiomara. Don't even know how to say it, so it's gonna be a no. Next, the next category is adjectives. I literally said I didn't like names that were adjectives. Let's see. Divine. Divine. Come over here, Divine. Want some breakfast, Divine? That doesn't seem like a name. Heavenly. Come here, Heavenly. No, I don't like that. I don't like that. Loyal. No, just, you can be loyal, but your name shouldn't be loyal. Hey, Loyal, come inside for breakfast. I can't say it. Next one, True. True? Are you telling the truth? Stellar. Stellar. I like Stella, but Stellar, no. Wild. Again, I like Wilder. But I don't know, I wouldn't like calling my kid Wild. I don't want to like speak into them like, come here, Wild. Oh, you're so wild. Not saying that they'd be wild, but you'd constantly be calling them wild. Make it Wilder, and then I'll give a thumbs up. But just Wild? That category was kind of trash. I'm sorry if you like those names, but not a fan. Next one, grandpa names for girls. It literally was in quotes, but it's like the one quote, so that's why I did this. But then I just look like a pirate. Andy. That's kind of cute. I like that. Arlo. I know somebody named Arlo. A baby. He's super cute, so I like that name. Georgie. Kind of sounds like a cat. Not gonna lie. Like an orange cat that's like a farm cat outside. Georgie. Yeah, not a fan for a person, but it's cute for like maybe a nickname or a cat. Max. Grandpa names. Oh, so these have to be for girls. Ew, I was just saying if I like them in general. Max for a girl. See, I do think it's trendy to name a girl a boy name, but like, is it just gonna be trendy for a couple years and then not gonna be trendy? Like, I'm not a fan of naming my kids based off of trends right now, because then they're not gonna be trendy. And I'm not a fan of my kids having the most basic trendy names anyway. Like, that's not something my husband and I like want or care about. Miller. Seems like a last name. Ozzy. Now, the channel, The Beast and Bunch, they actually have a daughter named Ozzy, but I think it's with a Y. Maybe not. I haven't been following them super long, but she's really cute, so it makes me think the name's cute. I probably wouldn't use it for a girl, but it's cute. Teddy. I'm reading a book right now about a crazy teacher named Teddy, and he's a man, and so it's hard for me to imagine naming a girl Teddy. Again, it's cute, but I probably wouldn't do it. Teddy. Seems more boyish to me. Okay, we are down to 2 more categories. We're getting through like pretty much all these names. So next category is just blue-green. Are they names that are like the colors blue and green? That's kind of weird. I don't know. Okay, next one, azure. Isn't that the Spanish for, oh no, azul is blue in Spanish. I was in honor Spanish. It's been a while, but I remember a couple things. Azure. Considering we have a Hudson and a Lainey, if I were to be like, oh, my kids, Hudson, Lainey, and Azure. Like, that just seems like so fancy and just like not fitting my style. Caspian. Isn't that from a book or a movie? Prince Caspian. I don't even know. Pirates from the Caribbean? I don't know. Caspian. That's what my mind goes to, so I don't want my kid to be, I don't want my mind saying my kid and Prince Caspian together. Ivy. That's cute. I like that. Definitely for a girl, not a boy. Ocean. Come here, Ocean. I don't know. It's fine. It's gonna be in that it's fine category, but not amazing. Rivers. Just river I think is cute, but rivers, why would you make it plural? Rivers. Rivers. Don't love that. Storm. I don't know why I said it like that. Because storms are so wild. Storm. I don't know. Storm. Don't love it. Wave. Doesn't seem like a name. This is the overarching theme I have so far for these names, is that doesn't sound like a name. And I think that's where we're going with these trends is that really a name? Okay, you called your kid it, I guess it's a name now, but I don't know. Am I just like too, like, I don't know, I don't like these trendy names. Last category is the combination names. Okay. How do you even say this? Bowden? Buden? Buden. Sounds very proper. Bowden. Buden? Buden? Buden. Sounds like a prince's name, to be honest. Buden. I don't hate it, but again, if I can't pronounce it right away, it's gonna be a no. Kalyana. Kalyana. I feel like you're trying to take a name that's cute and make it not cute. That's how I feel about that. Emberly. 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 I don't hate it, but there's definitely names that are cuter out there. Emberly. Emberly. Not a huge fan. Mabry. Mabry? Mybry. Trying too hard. Just trying too hard with this. Renly. I kind of like Ren, W-R-E-N. Would probably never use it, but Ren is fine, but Renly. It's like Ren sounds boyish, but then adding the Lee sounds like feminine, so it's like Renly. What are we here? I don't know. Last one is Woodson. Now, we named our kid Hudson, like I said. Woodson. So I wouldn't use it, obviously, because it sounds too similar to Hudson, but Woodson. It doesn't sound like a name. It's like we're going out in the woods. Hudson, Woodson. Woodson. Come here, Woodson. Woodson, Woodson. Woodson. I don't know. It doesn't sound like a name. That's it. Those are all the names that are supposedly going to be trendy in 2023 and broken down into categories because why not? So fancy. These were my reactions to them. I'd love to know which names off this list you do like, which names off this list you are not a fan of, see if we agree or disagree. But if you love baby name videos, I could do a baby names reacting to the names that were popular in 2022. So if you'd be curious in that, leave me a comment, let me know, and we can make that happen. Otherwise, this is my last video before Christmas, so I hope you all have wonderful time, spend with your family, enjoy it. It is like a blizzard here, so hopefully you are staying warm where you are. Merry Christmas, see you in 2023.